Hello chaps and chapettes, I hope you are well. I felt that you've been really rather overdue for an update from me. I've been putting off making a video until I actually had something really of note to talk to you about, because pretty much the last 3 weeks has been solidly rehearsing for my very own story, the play that I'm currently in. We opened this evening, incidentally, and it went down fairly well, I think. Got a second curtain call, none too shabby. And so if you're in or around the Exeter area from now until the 10th of December, or from the 3rd to the 7th of January, I strongly recommend that you go and see it, because it's very good and I have a somewhat of a substantial role in it. But that's not really why I wanted to make this video. I wanted to make this video because a project of mine has finally come to fruition. Now, unlike most of the other projects I've done, I didn't tell anyone about this, because when I started it, I didn't know where it was going to go or how far it would develop, and I felt that there was quite significant chance of failure, so I didn't want to get people's hopes up. But I think you'll agree when you see the final result that it speaks to the necessity sometimes for just doing things to see if you can. Now, some of you in my previous videos may have noticed this in the background, but I wonder if you can guess what it's actually for. Well, first you start off with one ring. Not much to look at. Then you add 2 more. Still not really much to look at. Then 2 more. And then you add 2 to that. Now, that might not look like much, and it isn't, but given time, determination, and a little perseverance, the results speak for themselves. So, yeah, I made Chainmail. I think that's what, 50 man points and +5 armor? So I'm going to just try and preempt a few questions here. How long did it take me? Difficult to say. I didn't work on it every day, but if I had to make a rough guess, probably about 2 months. I'd probably be able to do it a bit faster now that I know what I'm doing. How heavy is it? Not that heavy. I mean, it feels quite heavy when you're picking it up, but actually when you're wearing it, it's evenly distributed over the whole of your body, so you don't really notice it. What am I going to use it for? Well, I've got a few ideas. Chiefly protecting myself from edged weapons, but, you know, if you guys have any ideas, I'd be all too eager to hear them. I hadn't really anticipated when I started planning this video how much of an anticlimax this could be, so as a reward for sitting through thus far, I think I'll add a few more bits of medieval garb to this. This type of hood was called a snood, which I think is just a cool name. Just in case you're wondering, this is how you put on chainmail. Yeah. And the finishing touches from my LARPing days. Now, where did I leave my broadsword?